This is how you put an engine in the boat. There's 4 bolts down there, and you got to line up all the holes. Gotta get it just right. This is what I got to do tomorrow, or maybe this evening, to my boat. It's the same engine. There it goes. I think it's got it maybe. That's step 1. And the other step is you got to get the engine aligned, the crankshaft or output shaft with the propeller shaft. You got to get that perfect. Then you tighten these bolts down. You just fill up a little bit. A little bit. There's a single hole in the one end of the back or the front. It's at the front, and then there's like a long hole at the back. So you gotta get everything. Oh, the propeller. Honey, hand me the propeller shaft.
We're not in a hurry,
honey. And now we're putting the washers and nuts on. Yeah, honey, he also need the wrench?
Kinanglan ka ni kuya?
You also need these?
That's only the one that the socket. You want extension, kuya?
No, we didn't need that.
Okay.
Or I don't think he needs it. So you're screwing, there's 4 bolts that stick up from the bottom of the boat. They're epoxied into a piece of mahogany or some kind of a thick, like 2x4-ish wood. So let's see, putting the front one on right there. Oops, you already got it. Just loose. Everything's loose right now until we get it lined up. Then we gotta grease the propeller shaft. I've got a Zerk fitting on one end of my propeller shaft. I wish my whole propeller shaft was stainless steel, schedule 40, because I could weld nuts all along it and then screw the little Zerk fittings into those nuts. Actually, you drill a hole before you weld the nut. You weld the nut over the hole. Then you screw the Zerk fitting in, and then you can just pump grease from the front of your shaft all the way going out. Right now, I've got where I got a Zerk fitting out here, and I have to get a motorcycle inner tube strip and wrap it around where the shaft comes out of the tube, so it kind of seals that tube off tightly. Put hose clamps on there and all kinds of stuff, and then because I'm pumping the grease all the way back up to inside the boat, and so that seals it off there and only lets it come this way. But it's a fun process. But this, by the way, is your speed control here. You wrap your fishing line that controls the throttle there around this, and then this is your cruise control. See right here. See this one here. See this fishing line that goes to the throttle over here.
13, 17.
I don't have 17 wrench.
What number is that? 17?
Yeah, this is a 17 wrench. Okay, got 17 wrench.
Jay's out of grease.
Well, do we have some grease, honey?
Yeah, in the car.
We'll go get it.
Nami grease. Give me the key.
Okay.
Put this in the.
Yeah, don't you dare.
There's the tool. Give me the key. Kuya, nami grasa, kuya.
Ha?
Nami grasa.
Ay, Manny.
Nasa kyan.
Pagkati ka, Manny. Ito ang lisod eh. Ang lisod?
Yeah, honey, get the one that the lid comes off easy, because we'll use that one first.
Huh? Oh.
This is the propeller shaft here. So we're going to grease it, slide in here, and that keeps the water from coming into the boat and lubricates the spinning of the shaft. So dual purpose there. This is 17 here.
13. 13 sini.
13? Oh, let's see. Is it 13?
Apa ni?
13. Yeah.
Uy, limon. Sama meron
13 doesn't actually go in this, but I bought one and put it in there.
Hindi na maso. Ang ngayon na pang juwin. Ah, tengah gas ni.
Okay, we got some grease here. This is the synthetic lithium. So anyway, that's how you lube it right there. Put that grease on there. This is a marine grease, so it's good. Good stuff. I'd spin it if I was them. Putting it in. So, yeah, so you just butter that bad boy up. Slide it in. It'll eventually come out here. Oh, here. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, it's coming out here now. Oh, I got it zoomed. There, it's coming out of there and already hitting the shaft. And then you just got to line it up. Perfect. It's pretty dang close right now. Pretty dang close. I'll show you when I zoom in here how close it is. See that? It's got to be perfectly centered. But we'll get it. Yeah, he'll snug it up. So, anyway, we're going to tighten these up, wiggle things around some, and then we'll be back with more. In my paradise on Bantayan Island. This was his race boat, by the way. He built this for a race, and then they changed the rules, and this boat's length wouldn't work with the race. So he spent all this money and time building this boat. Come to find out, you can't use it. So, and also see how wide this is. This engine, you have to, if it's too wide, because these aren't always that wide, you have to build a little scoop, a little box here to extend the side of the thing. But I think it looks cool. Looks like a racing scoop, doesn't it? So anyway, we will be back with more. Mine hopefully fits in there perfectly. My other SE 150 fits in my engine bay snugly, let's say that. And the SR, from my measurements, it's the same. So we'll see once we get all the angles and stuff worked out, and hopefully it fits in there just fine. So we will be back with more. We'll try to get that shaft lined up perfectly with that shaft, and then we put like a universal joint or a cross joint on there just to give it a little bit of wiggle room. Anyway, Paradise out. If you want to see the cruise control configuration, we got the line coming from here. This monofilament line going through a hole here, over to here, through a little loop wire here, and down to the carburetor butterfly there. So you turn this and you rotate it, and it tightens that, and it's like a cruise control. It's pretty cool. So, we will be back with more. We're putting the cross joint on now. They got everything lined up good, so we will be back with more from my Paradise on Bantayan Island. Paradise out. We're tightening the last bolt or two up on the hold the motor in place. Paradise out. We're getting ready. Tomorrow they're going to go fishing over off Mactan Island. You can see it just from here. So they got to get the motor in here. Again, they take it out just for whatever. Keep it out of the. So back there, you got to pull that shaft up, get so the propeller don't hit the rudder. So they'll pull that shaft in more because of the cross joint. Putting a little muscle on those nuts so that we're sure the motor isn't going to vibrate itself loose. Now, let's slide that bad boy. Tighten it down on there. Find where the hole is. You see the hole in the shaft there? Yeah, there's a little hole right there, and that bolt goes into the hole. So it doesn't ever get a little bit loose and start spinning. And you can wiggle it, make sure it goes in good.
Disinto sa gasolina nila, igawan disinto.
Looks like it's going now. And you can get a few turns on, and you know it's in the hole. If it's not in the hole, you can't crank it like that. That one's good. This one. Let it on really far. I'm barely putting mine on. Yeah. Now the propeller is a little bit clearance from the rod there. Took a grinder and made a flat spot on my crankshaft so I can kind of put the screw on the flat spot. Now we got some rubber here, inner tube rubber. I want to do something with that. Maybe not. Yeah, what's that for? What's that for? Oh, the grip. Oh, okay, hand grip, so it's not slippery. Okay. Is this where you sit and drive? Do you drive back here? This doesn't get hot?
No, it's
blowing out the side? Oh, okay. And it's not too loud? You're good? Like a race car?
no, it's car.
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah, so they sit back here. Drive. Okay, and this is the cover. Keep all the stuff out. We got a little flap on the front to keep the stuff from the front out. And then we're golden. There it is. Lock her down. Lock her down. Cover her up. Is that good clearance there? Okay, turn it sideways so when they put it in the ocean, it's not sticking down and making touching the ground. So they're gonna cover it back up. You use some tin roof stuff. Like that. Put a tin roof on there so the wind don't blow this off. There we go. And now, ready for mañana, tomorrow. Tomorrow they'll go fishing. I'll show you where they're going to go. It's over here. This is where they take the boats up and down the stairs. There's another place where there's a couple of places where you can park a boat here. You can park here, in this area here, and then carry them up and down these stairs. I think it'll take 4 men to carry that boat comfortably. And then where they're going, you see that tall building all the way out there, that tall one that sticks up? That's where they're going, off the coast there. And supposedly they'll catch some small fish about the size of your hand. And they use like a sabiki rig. And Celso, the guy that helps me build my boats and stuff, he just went and scrubbed my holes on my boat. I didn't ask him or nothing. He's just that these people are so nice. So nice. It's unbelievable. So anyway, great to have good friends and comrades. So anyway, we're done for now. The boat's ready. His boat is ready to go out tomorrow morning and to catch some fish. Like I said, this is the boat parking lot where everybody parks their boat. Celso's boat is that white one there. And this is his brother. These are two guys who are brothers. So Paradise, look at all those boats. Paradise out.